Hello, my name is Chris if you didn't already know, and welcome to my show, SmegChris Review. Before I talk about a movie, I want to talk about a trailer that I saw. And the trailer was Rambo Last Blood. As I watched the trailer, I didn't really have that many thoughts. There were people getting punched, people being shot at, big explosions, pretty much the usual. Because the title is Last Blood, a lot of people, including myself, think that this is the last one. Although Sylvester Stallone has gone on record to say that he would do a sixth one. But is that him just trying to trick us? But to be honest, I am interested in watching it. And I'm guessing Sylvester Stallone is directing it, but I guess all my questions will be answered when it comes out. I don't know when that's going to be though. The trailer didn't say, or I just didn't pay attention. Probably the latter. Okay, I'm now going to go on to my review of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And before I get started, I just want to warn you that there may be spoilers in this review. I don't know, I don't really have a script. So the one thing I've been moaning about monster movies of late is there are too many monster movies. However, because I have an affinity for Godzilla, I used to watch all the classic movies back in the day, I'll let this one slide. And just like the previous movie, this has more to do with the human element. But it's less of, oh, there are monsters fighting in the background while humans are talking or running or whatever it is they're doing. We do get to see a lot more of the monster battles. But like I say, it's got more to do with the human element, so we get to meet old characters again and meet some new ones too. So the story starts off at the end of the first film, where we get to meet the new characters and what happened to them, and then it leaps forward 5 years. At this point, the married couple have separated, their daughter has grown up and we find out that they lost a son. We also learn that they used to work for Monarch, one of them still does, and of course there are some monsters thrown into it as well. Charles Dance, playing an eco-terrorist, decides that he's going to release all the monsters to rebalance the earth. To him, there's logic in that. So of course Godzilla rises to come and sort it all out. We even get a mention of Skull Island and King Kong, but unfortunately we don't really see him other than some snippets on a video monitor from the movie. But I already know that they're leaning towards doing a Godzilla vs King Kong movie. My theory with that is that they don't want to show King Kong just yet because I have a feeling he's grown even larger since we last saw him. I just want to quickly talk about the CGI. It is brilliant. It's never too much and you can actually tell what's happening on the screen. The main bad monster is King Ghidorah, who proves to be a match to Godzilla. Now I'm not really sure if it was in the original movie, but we do find out one silly little fact about this monster. He's an alien. I, and many others in the audience, groaned at that. Those pesky aliens interfering again. However, Monarch is the main focus of the film, where we see a lot of grandstanding, seriousness and silliness. But it was no less enjoyable. There is also a twist, sort of part way through the film, where we find out that one of the good guys is actually a bad guy. However, I saw that coming a mile off. So it really wasn't that much of a twist. There was also 2 sacrifices in the film, one of which was not needed. I won't say who it is, but one of them actually goes out to wake up Godzilla with a nuke, with a timer on it. Goes in, sets the timer, goes up to Godzilla, pats him on the head. Instead, what he could have done is gone in, set the timer for a longer time, get back in his pod, go back to the submarine, and get the heck out of there. Or better yet, set the timer for a longer period of time, put it in the pod on autopilot, send it into where Godzilla is, and get the heck out of there. But no, they had to go and do the noble thing. I really hate it when they do that and it's unnecessary. They should have sent Batman in. Remember Dark Knight Rises? He knows better. At least the second sacrifice was noble and gave some retribution for that character. That one made more sense. Now, one of the things I didn't like about this movie is, with the first one we had this wrap up where Godzilla goes back into the sea and swims off into the distance. Not in this one. I mean, there is an ending, it just doesn't feel like it got wrapped up enough, so I'm assuming it's leading on to the next one. Maybe? I guess time will tell. Oh, and then there is a scene after the end credits where I'm watching it and it got to the end of it and I was just like, huh? What's that all about? Was that it? So hopefully that'll get explained in the next one too. Unless of course the execs decide that they don't want to do another movie. Warner Brothers is really good at doing that. However, in the long run, I think that this one is better than the original, so I give Godzilla King of the Monsters a... It's only a little bit better though. Well, that's it for this episode of SmegChris Review. It's time for me to go. So I shall say thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. You've probably been hearing a lot of chirping noises, tweeting noises, and no, it's not me on Twitter. It's the birds outside being very noisy. They're quiet now, because they know that I'm finishing the video. Sometimes I'll have to tap on the window and that'll make them fly off, or I have to open up one of the windows, again that'll make them fly off. But nope, this time they were just like, it's Chris, ignore him. I mean, I don't even know if the camera is picking that up, but the thing is, my ears are, and that's all I can hear, and it's driving me up the wall. I'll bet you anything, as soon as I turn this off, that bird will shut up. I bet you. Oh, I'm just going to turn the camera off. Click. See? Gone quiet. Oh, no, he's back. End of the video.